Hi, my name is Sophia Corzo, and I play Beth.
How did you prepare yourself for the role?
A lot of it was looking at the script and outlining and highlighting, making sure I understood what she was saying a lot of the time. And also it was trying to come up with my own playlist of songs. And that kind of felt like a vibe to her.
Yeah, because I failed to send you the one
This
that I
is
made.
true. Yeah. I said, yeah, I'll listen to the playlist. It wasn't sent.
Never sent.
It was just a lot of mental preparation into going into this.
Untroduce us to your character.
Beth is, my opinion, kind of girl boss, but that's unpopular opinion. She's someone who cares a lot about her family, even though she may not show it a lot of the time. She's someone who has a very strong will in what she believes in. She's someone that doesn't take lightly to what people have done to her. She holds grudges, needless to say. But that's kind of who Beth is. It's just someone who cares a lot, but sometimes doesn't know how to express that emotion correctly.
You are the lead of the film. It is quite a demanding role physically and emotionally. Were there any scenes you struggled with in that regard?
Yes, definitely. One of the scenes that we cut, that was really difficult because there were times where there were days where I felt like I could definitely just start sobbing, crying. But on the days that we did film it, for some reason it was just really hard to not act it emotionally, but to express it in the form of tears. I think that was one of the hardest things, is just that first scene.
What is your opinion of Beth as a character? Do you think what she's doing is right or justified? Do you have sympathy for her, or do you think she is pure evil? Basically, what is your analysis of her?
I think that some of her actions are justified in the sense of a few characters, or really, just one specifically. I don't think she should have went through the route she did. It was a little unorthodox, needless to say. I do have sympathy for Beth. It's hard to lose someone you love, and it's hard to cope with it in the sense that part of it may be because of you, but you don't realize it and you don't want to come to terms with it. So I do have sympathy for her in the aspect of losing a loved one, but I think the way she went about it most of the time was unjustified.
There's a point in the film where during filming you had to get pretty messy on set with a lot of fake blood and wounds and things like that. Just tell us about that day on set.
Sticky. I would say definitely sticky. It was kind of weird because I expected it. I knew it was coming, but at the same time I wasn't ready for the amount that was gonna be poured on me. I was like, oh wow, you just keep going.
Like a hose, yeah.
Like a hose. And it's like a waterfall, genuinely. But I think it was a lot of fun, especially with my co-star, Kendall Jackson, because we were just kind of laying next to each other, just fingers touching, like the mural. Honestly, at a certain point, it felt nice. It was just like a hug.
Just a hug of fake blood.
Yes. Overall, I would give being covered in blood 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. What is your favorite line in the film and why?
It was Beth's line. She said, Emma would have done the same for me. That line is it kind of sums up the whole reason Beth did this. Because she genuinely thought her sister would have done the same for her. That's how she justifies everything she's done up until this point, is because of Emma. She's justifying her actions by using her dead sister, but at the same time, she knows that her sister would not have wanted her to do this, which I thought was beautiful.
How are you able to allow yourself the space to be vulnerable on camera?
I think it helps that I've done many characters in theater over the past 4 years. I've been very blessed and grateful to have an array of different characters, whether it's from demons to really sad moms. There's something about being able to be vulnerable to other people in the sense that you're not yourself. It's what makes me want to do what I do. Just being able to invoke emotion in people. So I think that makes it a little bit easier to be vulnerable on screen. If people see this and they feel something because of it, then I've done my job right.
What was it like filming this movie in the middle of the summer in South Mississippi? How did it affect filming conditions, and did it add or take away from your ability to get into character?
I think one of the hottest days we filmed, it was like a high of 115.
Yeah, that was the heat index.
Yeah, like in a hot shed.
Without air conditioning.
Without air conditioning. I had a leather jacket on in the beginning and a turtleneck.
And cargo pants.
And cargo pants. There were some days where I was just able to like power through it, and I was like, this is fine. I can handle this. But there were some days, especially when the heat index got like really high, that I was like, wow, it's like kind of hot in here, guys. And we would have like a giant fan fanning everyone. I would like to say that it helped me get into character more. Some days I wouldn't talk to people just because I was trying to just maybe hopefully like not snap at them, or because I was too tired that day and I didn't want to like make anyone mad. So it was just like focusing on the lines and the role itself. Heat, sometimes good, sometimes bad.
What was your favorite day on set?
Well, any day that I was filming with Kendall was always fun.
Yeah.
That's my girl. Probably the day at the beach. That one was so funny. Mainly just because of more like behind the scenes action because of it. Because so much was happening at that time.
We ran into certain people.
We ran into old friends. There was a case of a Canes incident. And which was really sad for Kendall. But also just like being able to just like lay out in the sun and just be like, oh, wow.
And there was like a breeze blowing, so
yes.
the heat wasn't like unbearable.
Yeah, exactly. And like we actually wore summer clothes, which was very nice.
What is your favorite scene in the film?
One of the most memorable is where I have a Russell tussle. Then we just end up talking, and we're just like, wow. We're really messed up.
We're not so different.
We're not so different. I don't know. I think that was one of the last like scenes that I shot where it was like really emotional. There was such like depth to it, which I enjoyed.
What is your take and/or analysis on the overall themes of the movie?
Grief isn't felt a singular way between people, and that people feel differently.
How has this production impacted your life?
It's made me more conscious of what I hope my future life is to be like, and what actually like goes through a process of filming, even though if this is, even whether it's like a short film or like possibly like a movie length. It's impacted me because it kind of puts into perspective like this is the life that I want, and that this is kind of what comes with the territory. Being able to adapt quickly, try to learn your lines as quickly as possible, because you don't get like 3-4 months to learn them like you do in theater. It's like, okay, here. And it's like, right. Because some days were a little bit harder than others trying to get those lines down. It's impacted me more in a positive way than anything.
Why should people watch this film?
Mainly just because it's a film. I love watching movies. I love watching short films. I love, like, as a movie lover, a movie enthusiast, people should watch it just because you can say you watched it. You know, even if it may not be, like, your favorite thing you've watched, okay, who cares? You watched it, and you have it in your soul now. So I think it's about just being able to experience a short film, a movie, no matter what you watch. It's just, yes, I've watched it, and I've seen these people who've put in copious amounts of effort, and I'm just here to support. People should watch the movie to support the working actors. What's it called? Not
Union?
Yeah, of non-union. Of the non-union.
Non-union actors.
Support the people of the non-union actors. The aspiring directors, the aspiring actors and actresses, aspiring costume directors, things like that. Just support, I think, is the biggest thing of why people should watch the film. I mean, that's the reason that I love watching movies, to support other filmmakers and other actors and actresses.